Just a quick little message to say that no, you're not seeing sights. I've unfortunately lost the footage going forward for leveling up, so I am unable to show that. You'll just have to deal with it only being audio. Afraid that is what it is. I've tried to recover it and it just isn't happening. So, yeah, sorry about that. Well, the video is still there. Hello and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls for Oblivion Remastered. We are about to sleep and level up. Right, let me get my recording going. There we go. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. So I have actually I've modified this dice a bit. Well, not modified in the road, but you can see the smudges here. That is nail polish. I had some red nail polish. Yeah, you can even see it on my nail. Actually, I'd forgotten I had that. It had sort of white, pinkish numbers before and was actually really hard to read. And now it's lovely. I mean, yeah, I could have cleaned it a little bit better. But it still works. Right, first roll. That's a 1. Strength. All you can upgrade its strength. Second roll. That's a 2. Intelligence. Okay, we are starting to use spells a bit more, so reasonable. Number 3, potentially. That's a 7. Personality. We're getting high in personality. Alright, we can stop the recording now. Good. Ray. Right, so a couple of things. Well, you can see it here, vaguely. I have put on a dwarven helmet. Now that is not one I have found, but as I was here in Coral, avoid getting stuck on the door, I was looking to handle my inventory. Sorry about that. I had a bit of a burp that wanted to get out, and I wanted it to not, so I went in here to the fire and steel and sold all the weapon parts that was clogging up my inventory. And I bought a dwarven helmet because, well, it was there and I didn't want to go around with an iron helmet on. So I sold that. I also sold my iron gauntlets so that they are no longer applicable. Then I went to the Mages Guild over there to buy a couple of spells, mainly open easy lock, so that I now have a open lock spell for every step, except for the very hard ones, which, you know, that spell doesn't exist. At least, not naturally. I think there might be a way to create it. I don't know, I've never really gotten into creating spells for myself. But I've also, actually, we should, for the sake of me doing that right now, because it would probably be something that I forget. So you can see here, open easy lock, that's the one I've required. And open average lock, I had that already. I would really like if rather than these being alphabetical, I know that this is nice that they're alphabetical, but make it so that easy, average, hard, well, very, very easy, hard, like make them in that order instead. Anyway, I bought a couple of other spells and I wanted to slot them in. So I brought Freezing Bolt, either bought that or learned that, but I bought Flash Bolt, which is a decently higher destruction level spell. Now my skill is too low right now, but that is for later. I also bought, maybe if we were actually on all spells rather than... I also bought Defend, which is an upgraded version of Shield that I have, so that will be, we can slot that right away as we can use it. Now that will up my alteration, which is the same school as the open lock spells. So you go protect. Yeah, let's go with defend instead because it's that much better. Better spells require more magicka, but they also raise your skill level that much more. What else did I get? Oh yes, I bought a heal major wound so that we now, so basically the same, an upgrade for the same stuff, requiring obviously more magicka, but it should make us a bit more sustainable. Let's see how much magicka it actually uses. Okay, that's about half. That's a bit much, but it's alright. Crumbling mine. Now this one, the entrance always eludes me for some reason. I think it's around... Yes! But the marker doesn't fit with where the door is, so it's just like, where's the mine? Let's remove this. Okay, so I don't expect to earn another level in this, but I wouldn't mind if my expectations were dashed. Right, let's see what's here to it. Oh, a dog. Alright, so it's like, well, it could be a wolf, but it looks like a dog. So it's probably bandits. Because I don't think marauders have dogs. It's a dog, yes. Okay. Treasure. Yes, actually. Average. Ugh. Well, I can't... Alright, alright. Won't get better if we won't use the skill. Nailed it. Woo! Repair hammer? Don't really need that per se, but, well, if offered, I won't say no. Ooh, I should, my inventory, I really should check that. So that's at 304. Now, we have upped our strength, so I don't think we per se need to have the Ring of Feather equipped. No, we have plus 41 carrying capacity. I probably should have sold this, actually. Not that it's the heaviest, but nah, it didn't. I just didn't. I oversaw it and was like, oh, that's probably fine. Resist magic or resist or just take less damage. Let's go for less damage because that's generally more useful because magic, obviously, only counts as magic. Ooh. I've also brought an upgrade for our Detect Life spell. Now, the thing is about Detect Life, if you have it from multiple sources. So I have currently only an active spell going from one of my items, which I don't ever need to refill. That means that if I were to cast a Detect Life spell or drink a potion that would give me a Detect Life effect, they stack. So that means that if you, let's say we have 60 feet on right now, or 60 points. I don't know what exactly that translates to in terms of distance. If I were to equip or use a potion, use a spell, that would stack on top of those 60. So if I were to drink a potion of 60 points of Detect Life, I would at that instance have 120 points of Detect Life. It's very nice, and not very nice. Dead. Well, I wasn't planning on jabbering until they would appear, but well, it worked out. Woo! What the deuce? What the deuce was that? Well, bandits, right. Battle Axe of Decay. No thanks. So, bandits are now, regular bandits are now starting to have enchanted gear. That is... don't do that. Slightly concerning, but not something that I'm like, It's not worrying. But it is something to keep in mind. Now, one thing is poisons, which, you know, they can also have. I actually like this. So someone have like, oh, it's not pleasant to step in this puddle. Let me put a board down for the sake of making it at least a little more dry. Oh. They're fighting.
Let's get this over with.
Something? You know, given their profile, that might just be mud crabs. Which is ironic when he says, like, I fought mud crabs more. He was also trying to fight through a door. Oh, it's rats. Okay. Booski. Are there more? Throw them up. I don't know if a mud crab is more dangerous than a rat. Mud crabs are significantly slower. Sure, they can surprise you if you're not aware in the tall grass, but I mean, as equipped with this in Skyrim, so you didn't have this in the original, but enemies show up in the hut, up top. And as they do, you always have a vague idea. Like, if you are in an open field, it's obvious where they are. But if you are in a, like, enclosed space, it can be a bit more tricky to locate them correctly. Nailed it! Oh, that's right! This crumbling mine is trying to basically bore in under the city walls of Qa'Rajh. More tripwires, eh? You fellas having a laugh? Ow! Okay, note to self. Don't try to jump that. Traps are actually dangerous. Well, that's alright. I mean, it happens. Oh, great. And there's another chance for me to fail this. And I do. Alright. Well, I think there was more gold that time, but about this, well, the one repair hammer was the same, obviously. So, this is triggered by the door moving over. Bushki. Same enchantment, though. Alright. Let's try going left this time. Will it make a difference? Well, no. It might change the angle that we approach it. There could be chests hidden in plenty of these crevasses. Just a treasure room, then? Okay. Might have been there. Yes. Woo! No lockpicks, though. Alright, because we went a long time without actually seeing a bed. So, we are actually a lot closer than to the next level. Thankfully, it isn't stifled, like, it's not like you can't level up any further. What? Oh, right, light sources. But rats can't open doors. How about thee? Alright, well, if you don't want to have it with thee, then... Is he smart enough to go around? Unfortunately, I think he is. Eventually. I mean, he can open doors. He's humanoid. It's just rats that can't. But he might be stuck in some sort of angry mode where opening doors is just not an option. Let's see.
Whatever it was is gone now.
Hey, could you stop? Thank you. Silver Warhammer. Not enchanted, but pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. Thank you. Ooh, oh, it's a bedroll. I thought it was like a lever or a switch or some sort. Oh, hello. Missed you the first time. Right, so what did we learn? Avoid... Well, we had wolf door and now we have rat door. Which one do you prefer? And why is it deer? Yes. So we can move through this without issue. It's when we get down here. Whoa. Okay, I didn't trigger it. And this one... Yeah, it's a lock trap, so... They're gonna be dangerous, pretty much. Yeah, that it basically fell right on top of me. Okay. Oh, biscuit! An archer duel, then? Oh, guess not. Marksman increased. What were you shooting me with there, friend? I'd really like to find your arrows because they didn't hit me. But the rat did, so I suppose I will need to use at least one repair hammer. Wow, that was not a lot. I suppose... Did I block with my bow? Maybe. Did I use a hammer? No, it did not. Good. So, you're a bandit bowman, yes. Arrow of Withering, ooh. Damage agility, damage endurance, damage intelligence, damage luck. My. That is quite the row of stuff. Ooh. Take that back. Do not need the calipers. You look like the boss. Ah! Boss chest. 146. Alright. That's not bad. That's not bad. I stepped in fire. Bandit ring leader. Alright, what have you got? You got one lockpick. You got one steel arrow. And you got poison. And a full set of... Almost a full set of mithril. Shield of Storms. Ooh. That is lightweight, though. Probably just shock resistance, but the value is good. Shovel. Oh, they changed it. In the original, you could see into an oh, wait, no. Hold on. Yeah, so that on the other side is technically modeled after the Imperial Sewer. Basically in the same sort of instance. And these bandits were hoping to use this as a means of getting into Coral or using it as a space for a smuggling operation. This is starting to get silly. This is what so remember what I said about objects can cause damage? Yeah, you can't walk on the logs because if they move, they count as objects. And then they will do damage. Alright. We'll give it the old once over again. that had 1 more gold than last time. We are moving up in the world. Booski. Yep, same loot. Same loot. So, angry man or angry rats? Let's go angry man. Oh! He has not... But he did anger the rats. Shame, really. Oh well. Yeah, the rats can't open doors, so... I don't think they're getting through. You know what? I'm on a quick save. That worked. So our destruction spell is powerful enough to take down a rat. Is that comforting? I suppose? Alright, let's clear out this side passage first. That just leads back, yes. Being mindful. Would be really nice if it was to go to level 50, but I mean, if I'm constantly dying on a lock trap, then it's not happening. Should I go the other way? Yeah, you know what? Why not? Ooh. I'm a little concerned with those rocks because they, like the logs, also counts as objects, which means that if they shift around too much, they can hurt you. And as we saw, that has fatal consequences. Okay, just for the sake of it, we will... where are we at? Quick save. Jump this. Then trigger this. Wait till they are still. Careful now. Yes, when they can move, they can also cause damage. Hello, Bushki. And Booski. Alright. Now it's just a matter of getting out of here. Because I think that also more or less cleared the room. Well, I would not get out of here. Was that a long... Oh, it is a long sword. Base damage is 5. What is my long sword? I think that's worse. Owing mostly to the fact that my longsword is iron. Blade of Woe, yeah, we're not talking about that. 3. Yeah, it's a lot better. Yoink. Obviously also a little bit heavier. But Oh, I'm still carrying the Ring of Feather, so... that'll do. Lockpick. Just in case, I'm on a quick save just before we start. Ooh. Nope. I forgot how long I can actually jump. There we go. To the side. Now, it's going to be a little bit tricky to get out of the way of this tripwire. Let's see, what will it trigger? Oh, a maze. Okay. Then I don't really care about triggering it. Like, if it was another set of logs or boulders, we'd be having a different story. Has this completed this place? Let's check the map. We have that option. It's zooming in. Yeah. Well, this is inaccessible because it is modeled for the sake of showing up, but it is not accessible. Like, this is the end of the dungeon. Right, well, that's it for Crumbling Mine then. Alright, I do believe that we are heading... Let's see, so... Caves? No, there's no more with CH. Well, CR. Forts? No, the only one with CR is Crowhaven, and as I've been mentioning, that is no bueno. Alien Ruin. Not CR, but CUL. So it's between... Oh, mines. Cursed would come after CUL. So CUR is after CUL. What else do we have? Oh, Fort Copter. So that is CUL, AFDMOP, LMNOP. So it goes the Alien Ruin of Qa'Rajh, or Qa'Rajh, depending on your pronunciation, and I don't believe there is a guide for how to pronounce alien words, so if there is, I would like to see it. I'd love lore like that. So it goes Qa'Rajh, then it goes Fort Copter, remembering that we are ignoring the fort part of it. Then it goes Cursed Mine. So, in the next episode, I will meet you at Qa'Rajh, which I think I might have actually discovered already. I have! Right, well, we'll place our marker, and I will see you there next time. But, until then, take care!